How's it going, guys? It's Najam and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to review the Jeecoo A40 speakers. This is a USB powered soundbar that's very small. It sits on the table and it has pretty good sound. And if you're interested, I'll leave affiliate links in the description. Now this soundbar is powered by the USB input and it comes with an adapter, so you can use this with the Type-C. So you can plug this directly into tablets, smartphones, laptops and desktop PCs as well. The cable is 1.8 meters long and it also has Bluetooth connection. Now if you do plug this into a wall outlet, it won't detect any USB input, so it will go into Bluetooth mode and you can still use it powered by a wall outlet. It also has RGB modes. The specification of the speaker is that it has two 5-watt drivers, which is typical for USB powered speakers. And what I like about this is it's plug and play. It gets the power and the sound from the USB port. When you plug this into your device, it comes up as a sound output device. The price on this is £30, which is very nice. Now I really like the design on this soundbar. It is only 16.5 inches long, which is pretty compact, and it sits on my desk without taking up too much space, and it's really nice. As you can see, it's angled up a little bit, so it smashes you in the face with the sound. And on the front, you can see that it has a volume dial, and I'll go into the operation in just a bit. Now on top of the device, you have a touch button. This is a touch sensitive layer and it does change the RGB. Now the build quality is pretty typical. It's built completely of plastic. Okay, let's talk about RGB. This does have RGB. It has 4 RGB lighting modes. Now the first mode is going to cycle through the colors. The second mode is a single color pulsing and changing, so it's going to be pulsing and changing on the single color. The third mode is a changing color, so it's going to keep on changing the colors. And the fourth mode is a solid color. Now I like the RGB mode that reacts to the sound, and so I'm going to pick that one. Now the RGB is not overpowering in any way. It's very subtle and it's pretty nice. The touch button on the top, you can touch that and it changes the RGB lighting effects. There's a volume dial on in front which has soft clicks and it adjusts the volume on the desktop. You can click the volume dial in to change between Bluetooth and USB input mode. And you can also hold the dial for 3 seconds to turn the speaker off. Now you can also hold the touch button on the top to reset the Bluetooth connection to put it back into pairing mode if you want to connect it to a new device. And it should work with all the devices because this is just a plug and play simple Bluetooth speaker. Okay, now I'm going to do a sound test so you can hear how it sounds.
Round 1. Fight.
And I've been actually using this with my mini PC and also with my phone. And as you can see, it has a Type-C in for charging. This is called power delivery. And it also has 2 Type-A ports as well as SD card slots. And it also does have a USB Type-C input, which is also a USB 3.
Oh, come on. You thought we weren't making it.
Shut up and test out the knobs.
No use having all these horses if we ain't gonna run them.
not. It's all part of the plan.
So it's time for the pros and the cons. So here's what I like about this. I do like the sound. It has a very nice sound to it. The bass extension is pretty reasonable. You can't expect it to go really low because it doesn't have any woofers, but it does have nice impact and it sounds full, so it doesn't sound really bright or anything. It sounds very nice. I like the design, it's very nice, and I also like the RGB on it. And another thing I like is that this is a plug and play device. The volume of this goes pretty loud. I use it on like 25% and at max 50%, which is very loud for me. So it can get pretty loud. And also what I do like about this is the size. It's a very compact size. Now as far as some things that I dislike, I can't really find anything I dislike about it. It's a very simple device and it just works. So if you are looking for a soundbar that is compact and has really good sound, I do recommend this. It's a very nice soundbar. So if you guys have any questions about this, ask me in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in another video.